Okay, it is coffee time again. These are all going to be uploaded late because I don't have any Wi-Fi service, and I don't want to upload them on my account, even though I've got unlimited. Verizon says I've got unlimited. I don't buy it. I've been screwed by Verizon once too many times, and it wasn't pleasant. Not the good kind of screwing. So there's the coffee. All right. Well, this place is incredible, and I'm going to do a fantastic blog post on it because if you can see all this stuff back here, like you see all those vines, and then over there you actually see his garden, and then sitting behind me we've got tent number 2. Over there is, can you see? Yeah, tent number 1. Behind it is a shower that is just incredible. It's this purely nature. Everything is open, so when you sit down, when you go to the loo, it's truly it's a nature toilet. You look up and you see oak tree branches. And you get in, there's this big pine box open top that when it gets wet just smells amazing. And he has done all of this. He and his wife have done all of this. All of this has been a concerted effort of his mind. He saw, he had the vision, because everything, if you look back there, everything here used to look like that back there. And we had a chat with him last night in the afternoon. There goes baby, flittering away to have a shower in the nature shower. All of this was a construction of his mind. He saw it, he had the vision, he held the vision, and then he worked the vision, and that's all it is. That's all any kind of goal is. We've got a vision, but if you listen to The Magic of Believing by Claude M. Bristol, which was recommended to me by Joe Vitale, who I love Joe, you understand that when you come up with your vision, when you want your goal, when you come up with what it is that you want, you actually don't tell anybody. It's for you and you alone to work. Now, I have a wife, and she and I have become one. I have a son, okay? So family, if you have a completely supportive family that is like husband, wife, I'm not talking mother, son. If you're an adult, I'm not talking sister, brother. I am talking like you have fused yourself to become one. You live together. If you've got that, then great. If not, keep it to yourself, because they could be the most supportive people in the world. And I told my good friend this recently. I said they could be the most supportive people in the world, because she wanted to go to Mexico. She's moving to Mexico. Her name's Elena, and she's moving to Mexico. And she told a friend of hers who was not in the right mindset, said, that's crazy, how can you can't just pick up and go to Mexico. And I said, do not tell anybody else your vision, because they could be the most, then this person wasn't supportive. I said, you could be the most supportive person in the world, and they might say something, just one thing, that completely spoiled your vision, that just said, oh, yeah, you'll get there. Don't worry, you'll get there. Might take 30 years, but you'll get there. That's supportive, but I don't want to wait 30 years to get to Mexico. It's like, let's go to Mexico, next year. It doesn't actually take that long to get to Mexico. For Elena, it's going to be probably less than 12 months. From the time that she decided to the time that she gets there, it'll be 12 months, okay? So it's really important that you create your vision. Like this guy had the vision, and I'm sure he told people, and I'm sure these people called him a crackpot. I'm sure people around him said, that's crazy, you can't grow wine in Nebraska. We're in the middle of Nebraska. Can't grow wine in Nebraska. He creates, every single drop of this wine is created for his and his wife's enjoyment. That is all. He and his wife are phenomenal, spectacular people, and it just goes to show you what you can create. And then they've got these, inside their house, which I don't know if you can see it, but inside their house, they've had a thriving Airbnb business there. Like, they rent out one of their rooms to Airbnb, and they've done so for the past 5 years. And then they've got these 2 tents, which they just put up, these semi-permanent tents, which they put up in June. He says they have been booked out every single day from the time that we put them up, and they have rave reviews. And we are going to give it a rave review because it's just been such a magical place. Then up there, I don't know, you see that roof? He's going to tear down that tin building, and he's going to put in, he's actually going to, I think, try and commercialize the wine so that he can sell it. Build this new big, I am seeing a really wood heavy building that above it will have kind of a loft that will then be converted into another room for Airbnb, and will have spectacular views. Down below there will be like a cellar door tasting, and then in the basement will be where he actually creates the wine. So he's got the vision hasn't ended. We're like mid-vision here, and this is what he's created. So that's the other thing. You might have the vision and be working towards the vision, but it's not like you only get the enjoyment of it when, boom, you've got your vision. It's like you've got your vision, but then there's like these little fun waypoints along the way, these midpoints, these milestones that you hit, like these things, like having the wine that he gets to drink. He did, you know, he's drinking the wine mid, and he was a big wine drinker, is a big wine drinker, worked at various wineries, grew up around wine. His dad made wine, so it's all like that was the important thing. So we're mid-vision, and he's getting the benefit of what was most important to him. So it's, for anybody who doesn't have a big vision that they're working towards, I strongly urge you to come up with one, because this is the type of stuff that you can do. He was working full-time in financial services. He fulfilled his, it's not like he got to quit. He fulfilled his obligation to that. He retired, and this was waiting for him because he'd been building it on the side. We all have the same 24 hours in the day to do with them whatever we want. It's just that most people spend them binge watching shit on Netflix. Okay, all of this to underachievers should make underachievers feel really, really bad about themselves, because look at what you could have. I'm a big wine drinker and I want this. Okay, I'm like, this is for me. Okay, so I strongly urge everybody, just start writing down the things that you want. Write down a huge, obscene, like, don't even think it could possibly be achieved vision, and start working towards it. You will surprise the hell out of yourself with how quickly you achieve it.